the Associated Press
Watch what happens when a journalism student challenges Charlie Kirk.
is deciding not to call what was once called the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. That is not living in factual or journalistic reality. That's them saying that we're going to name whatever we want to name whatever we want. Why should they continue to get a White House press pass when they do that?
So they're an international organization and they have international standards. The Associated Press doesn't just do news for the US, and nobody else calls the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. And I think the more pressing issue is you have somebody choosing the terminology that a news organization can use.
Well, okay, I can kind of see where you're coming at, but I would say more pressingly, though,
I think that's the most pressing.
the president does have the authority to rename gulfs, rivers, mountains legally.
Yeah, he could name Mount Rushmore Mount Trump.
Yeah, he could. Yeah. Well, just wait, it might happen. So, but I guess more concretely, how is it an attack on the press to say that you're not allowed on White House grounds if you don't comply with our standards? It's just a matter of standards.
Because it fosters a culture of retaliation if you don't use the government-approved terminology.
Okay. So?
So?
Yeah, like for example, if they call him President John, not President Trump, how should that be treated?
They should be allowed to call him whatever they want. It's the press.
Yes, and then the president should be able to act on whatever he wants in response to that.
The guard on the press is not the president. The guard on the press is the people.
Hold on a second.
We live in a
This is
free
important.
market, no?
The president, the same way Congress allows what press to come on Capitol Hill and whatever, the president can choose, I don't want you in the White House press pool anymore. They could still write blogs and articles that nobody reads down the street. But to invite them onto White House grounds is a privilege, not a right. To come onto White House grounds is something that could be taken away from you by bad behavior, reckless behavior, by doing things that are inaccurate or unfactual.